guys, this is the 10th episode of Ask Steve or T, a forum we set up for you guys to send in questions on health, nutrition, supplementation, whatever it might be, and we'll give you our best answer. So I have to state, this is not professional advice and you should consult a doctor before any training or nutritional program is started. So this week's question comes from one of our clients in store. Now, the client wanted to know whether protein was a necessary thing to take, whether she could just get the protein from other food sources. So to put this in context, this was a mum that was trying to structure her diet in the day to try and achieve her results, which was to tone up a little bit, lose a little bit of body fat, put on a little bit of muscle, and just improve the way that she looked. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to talk to her about how well whey protein was going to be, helping with muscle growth and helping with recovery, because that wasn't specifically what she was after. Yes, toning up is dropping a bit of body fat and putting on a little bit of muscle, so it would have helped in that way, but the main thing she was looking to do was structure her diet in a way that would be able to be convenient around working with the kids and also at work. So, I need to talk a little bit about the three different types of protein, just to put it in perspective as to how you could best choose a whey protein isolate or a concentrate or a hydrolysate. So a whey protein concentrate is concentrated. There are still the fats, the carbs, the lactose inside it. A whey protein isolate is being isolated, so there is lower forms of fat, lower forms of carbs, and lower levels of lactose, but they are still present. Most lactose intolerant people, if it's a quality isolate, that will still be fine for them. However, some people will need the next level up of filtering, which is whey protein hydrolysate. So that's usually where all the lactose has been taken out, if not maybe 99% of it. All the carbs are gone, all the fats are gone, if not half a gram or 1 gram. Now that's a very fast digesting protein, so it is good for the recovery side of things, potentially better for muscle growth. However, I do want to let you guys know, the faster acting the protein still comes secondary to how much protein that you have in your diet. Our bodies are not forgiving. If you're almost hitting your protein intake for the day, if you're almost hitting how many calories you need, your body's not going to go, you know what, you put in a good effort today, I'm going to start to build some muscle. It doesn't work that way. You need to be hitting the right amount of things for your body to be able to put on muscle, to be able to recover at the right rate, or to be able to drop body fat. So when we look at how many calories are coming in, how many calories are coming out, that's generally the foundation that we work with to see whether we're dropping body weight or putting on body weight, hopefully dropping body fat and putting on muscle. But the other aspect is the macronutrients. So if we eat 1,200 calories of Mars bars, or we eat 1,200 calories of chicken breast, broccoli, and sweet potato, you can imagine our bodies are going to look a little bit different from one to the other. So that's why we want to put protein in as one of our main macronutrient sources. So aside from the recovery, aside from the muscle building effects, protein helps speed the metabolism. It has a positive effect on metabolism, and carbs and fats are fuel sources. So excess fuel will be stored, whereas protein is not generally taken in the body as a fuel source, especially if one of the other two are present. So when we're looking to have a snack, whether it be maybe like a banana or an apple, it's mostly a carb source. It's got some fructose, been some sugar from fruit. Now when we put that with a protein shake and we have a combination of now a recovery source and something that may help the metabolism and something that may help to tone, putting a little bit of muscle on, then that becomes a lot more of a complete meal. It becomes a better structure for you to be able to achieve your goal, and in this case, this lady's goal. So I wouldn't worry too much about which protein source you take, whether it's a concentrate, isolate, or hydrolysate. I would just say a concentrate can often make you feel fuller, so that may make you less likely to snack. An isolate might be easier on your stomach, maybe a little bit faster digesting. That's generally what I would use, an isolate, or just a blend of an isolate and a concentrate, which is more of an isolate in that blend. Personally, I wouldn't spend the extra money on a protein hydrolysate purely for its extra muscle building effects, just because I know that the intake of my daily protein is much more important than how fast that particular protein digests after that session. So protein is obviously a very convenient thing as well. Now, as I said, we could have a banana and 100 grams of chicken breast, but it's not making for a very good meal. It's not very convenient. You can't pack it in your bag very easily. There's obviously the time of cooking protein as well. So I do believe that the foundation of your protein should come from stuff like eggs and chicken. If you're a vegan or vegetarian, obviously from green vegetables or beans. But in terms of getting a fast, quick, convenient, something that tastes good, whey protein can be an excellent choice of protein source. So even people doing the hard yards, eating the 5 meals a day, especially for the people trying to put on muscle, if you're not quite hitting your protein goals, or you want to change your macronutrients so it's more geared towards the results that you want, then a whey protein can be very easily put in. So that's how I would personally use protein in my daily intake. I wouldn't so much worry about how fast the protein's acting, how quickly it's absorbing. I would look to say, what is my daily intake needs of protein, and how most convenient can I get there? Because obviously we are busy people, and if we aren't making it convenient, if we aren't making it easy to accomplish our goals, there'll be a greater challenge in doing that. So that's how I use protein, guys, to hit my daily intakes, to structure the macronutrients of my diet better, and I would suggest that could be an easy way for you guys to do it too. So the answer is no, you do not need whey protein as a necessary source of protein, but it does make things a lot easier. It can taste good, and for the other reasons that we've talked about. So, yes, I get it. I own a supplement shop. I should be selling you whey protein, but I honestly believe, guys, if we're getting our protein source in an adequate amount, it's not 100% necessary, but yes, it is convenient. We're always going to be upfront with you guys, point you in the right direction, because we want you to achieve your goals. However, we will show you which whey supplements should be used and how they can best help you for your goals. So we want to thank you heaps for the support, especially for the recent Sale Day video we've got up, which is on this Saturday. We really thank you guys for jumping on board with that, and keep sending in the questions via private message or on the posts, and we'll keep answering them for you.